What's up guys, this is HTC Jag, and it's gonna be the tutorial for Kino the Toten, which if I'm correct means the feeder of the undead, or of the dead. I don't really know, however. This is for only solo, so no multiplayer. However, when you start, you're gonna start with the M1911, you're gonna have a total of 40 shots, and pretty much what you wanna do, we wanna earn as much points as possible without having to buy the Olympia or the M1 Garand. So what we do is that we shoot 5 shots and then knife them. Most people do not know this, or actually do not take this to notice. Every time you actually get a hit marker, you get 10 points. So what you do is that you gather up all the points from shooting zombies 5 times, which is 50, and then you knife him. If you would have killed him just by shooting him with the pistol, you will only get 50 points for the kill, and if you would have gotten a headshot, that's 90 points, I think. And if you would knife them, I think that's 120. So 50 points for the hit markers, 10 extra points for the knife hit markers, plus 120 for the ordinary kill with the knife. That leaves us with 180 points. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna continue like this. You're gonna run out of ammo eventually, but what you're gonna do is that you're just gonna continue knifing, and it's pretty much you're gonna go with the rinse and repeat kind of method. It's like go forward, knife them, go back, go forward, knife them, go back. It's gonna work out pretty nicely. And what you're gonna try to do is have 2,750 points or more until until the start of level 3. Because what you want to do is that when the end of level 2, you want to go up, buy the first door for 750, the second door for 1,000, and you're gonna buy the MP40. And after that, it's just to continue killing. Even if you would have 1,500, there's also a stakeout that you can buy, but I would not recommend doing that. Because just like why we want to shoot the zombies before we knife them is because we want the points from the hit markers. And you do get more hit markers with the MP40 than what you do with the stakeout. So buy the MP40, and after a while I'm gonna buy the stakeout as well. Switch out your M1911 for the stakeout. You want to get the stakeout around at the end of level 4, at the start of level 5, because at level 5 to level 7, I think, the dogs will actually come, and the stakeout is pretty much the best weapon against dogs. So what you try to do now is that you're gonna earn up 2,500 points, and when you finally do have 2,500 points, what you're gonna do is that you're gonna open the first and the second door, and that's eventually gonna lead into the feeder. And make sure not to turn on the power, because when you turn on the power, pretty much makes it so you want to make sure that they come from the room that you just was in, and pretty much you're going to keep on spraying there and pretty much get them all in line and take them all down. So if you turn on the power, there's going to be coming creepers, and they're going to be flanking you, so it's just making it harder for yourself. But when you finally have entered the feeder, it's continue killing until you have 2,500 points. You're gonna go and buy the Juggernaut. You can wait until you have 3,000 points, and you can buy the Juggernaut and the Quick Revive. But I did actually wait a little bit. I would recommend that you do the same, because I often do not, when the level that I am at ends, I often do not have enough. So I always go for the Juggernaut without getting Quick Revive. So, kind of the tactic now, which is pretty much how you do to survive here, is that you run around, pretty much the lap which I'm showing at the moment, and you're gonna have a killing weapon and a gaining weapon. Now, in this case, my killing weapon is the stakeout. I'm gonna show you exactly which weapons you can actually switch out to make instead to your killing weapon. And you need something called a gaining weapon, or you can call it a farming weapon. I don't really care. However, you just use the same tactic. And what you do is that you run with your killing weapon, and if you came into a bad situation, you pretty much shoot. Shoot a zombie, whatever, and that weapon is gonna be good upgraded. It's often gonna be shotgun, or you can actually have the Zeus cannon. And when you finally get into that corner, which you're gonna see me get into quite some time, you turn around, you shoot the kind of army of zombie which will be behind you, and pretty much what happens is that the zombies are gonna be in one straight line. So let's say just like you get a hit marker, you get points. So let's say they're 5 in a row. Every shot will give you 50 points. So you're gonna earn quite a lot of points because there is collateral damage. So pretty much you do that. When the zombies are way too close to you, you run around again, do the same thing again, go and do the lap. This is pretty much at the end of I came to level 46. At the end of level 46, I had 300,000 points. Pretty much I would never have to worry about anything. So pretty much that is the tactic to make sure that you have enough money. And the thing that you're gonna do with the M16 is that I often buy the M16. But you can change up your gaining weapon, but if your gaining weapon would run out of ammo, pretty much what you do is that you just buy the M16. It's pretty much, it's next to the Switch, and it's pretty cheap. It's only 1,200 points, and if you need ammo, it's only 600. So if you've done everything correctly, you should end up with 5,500 points in no time. And when you do finally have that, what you need to do is that you need to switch out your stakeout for an Olympia. You might be wondering why, because it seems like the stakeout is cost 1,500 points and the Olympia only costing 500. But the thing is that if you upgrade the Olympia, it becomes something called Hades. And the thing about Hades is that Hades has a percentage or a small chance to pretty much turn the enemy into fire at the lower levels, at the first 25 levels. So pretty much that makes it so if there's someone in the way, if you shoot them twice, they're often gonna go down and pretty much clear the path. And at level 35, the stakeout or the upgraded stakeout called the Raid needs 5 shots to kill someone. So the Olympia is a great weapon for higher levels as well. So, what's gonna happen now is pretty much that after a while, the M16 is not gonna do anything. Now, that's pretty good, because we're gonna earn quite a lot of money. But the thing is that you cannot only earn money. That's not really that smart. So, what you need to do is that you need to find a randomized box. You need to get something called the crawler. I think most people know what a crawler is. It's not one of those things that, you know, are around on the ground, pretty much looking like Smeagol. It's actually damaged zombie. So if you throw a nade at zombie, it does not work all the time, but pretty much it's a damaged zombie that crawls very slowly. So what you do is that you pretty much find a randomized box, and as you can see on the screen, despite my bad drawing, everywhere where there is where there's pretty much a white line following, all of those doors within that line should be open, and where you can see the cross, you should not open. Always have all of these doors open except for the one with the cross. So pretty much every time you need a new weapon, like a new weapon like the, you're gonna see like the Org or the Galil. However, I'm gonna show you exactly every one of these weapons that you can pick up. What you do is that you get a crawler and you just pick up the right weapon that you need, and you just go for the randomized box. So here are some of the weapons that you can use. For killer weapon, the Zeus cannon, but you can use the ray gun for both. I would say like this. If you have the Hades and you get the ray gun, use the ray gun for your killing weapon. If you do have a ray gun and you get a Zeus cannon, which is actually called the something else, I do not really remember. However, you should do like this. You should switch out your ray gun to your gaining weapon and use your Zeus cannon as your killing weapon. Here's the thing that's often is gonna happen. If you do not have a Zeus cannon until level 30, if you do not have that until level 30, you're gonna be pretty much screwed. That's gonna be pretty hard and really gonna test you. It's gonna be very hard. So the gaining weapons that you can pick up, you're gonna see them right now, AK-47 and, you know, the Commander, FAMAS and Galil and stuff like that. Pretty much the machine guns and the assault rifles. But here's the thing. You should never upgrade these weapons. Except for the Zeus cannon and the ray gun and the Galil. Here's the thing. The Zeus cannon you need to upgrade to. It's actually called the Thunder gun, and you upgrade it and it becomes the Zeus cannon. That one you need to upgrade. And but with the gaining weapons, it's not meant to kill. I mean, it's meant to do some damage. Pretty much, when you shoot them when they're in a line, and if one of them would block you, they're already a little bit damaged, so you can get them down a little bit quicker. But here's the thing. If you would upgrade them, the first thing, that it would cost 5,000, plus you need to randomize that 6,000, and from all of the mags, considering that you cannot buy new ammo, you will not earn anything on it. So if you would go down and you need to use your quick revive, pretty much what's gonna happen is that you're gonna be don't have any money left to buy Juggernaut, and if you do not have Juggernaut at level 10, you're pretty much screwed. So what most of my friends do wrong is that I often buy the M16 as my gaining weapon when I'm out of ammo for my my good gaining weapons basically, and they buy the M16 and they upgrade it, and they have the Hades and the M16 upgraded, and they pretty much do not earn any money at all. So pretty much it's like when we're at level 20, it's pretty much everyone except for me, and I maybe have 30,000-40,000 bucks, and I have to do this all by myself. So pretty good thing to remember. Do not upgrade your gaining weapon unless it is a Galil or it is a ray gun. Because here's the thing about the Galil and ray gun. The ray gun, what you do is that when you get the ray gun, you use it as a gaining weapon, for example, at the first round, and you kill as much as you can and earn as much points with the ray gun as possible. Then the next round you go and upgrade it, and the ray gun should last 2 more rounds, and pretty much, because the thing is that the ray gun has so much bullets, just like the Galil upgraded. So pretty much you use it unupgraded 1 round, and then you use it upgraded the 2 next rounds. And if you're at really high levels, that will not work, and you have to upgrade them directly. So that's pretty much the gaining and the killing weapons. However good you are at this game, or at zombies, pretty much you're gonna find yourself in a bad situation. Pretty much this is the worst situation right here. What happens is that you get blocked from behind, the block in the front. What you can do is that you can run in here, pretty much try to stack them all up by pretty much making them slow down, but not really hit you. As you can see, he's very slow, but he's still not really hitting me that much. And then you just run past them. This can be a problem if there's a lot of them, but I would not really think that's gonna be a problem. Okay, the next one here is what we call the freestyle lap. You're blocked in front. What you do is that you run down here, and you pretty much wait until they jump down, because they get much slower when they jump down. And then you just run here, and you grab the M16 for example. The last one right here is if you cannot do the freestyle run, just like if you would spawn on a teleporter, what you do here is that you pretty much just run up to the right, go with stairway, continue forward. But here's the thing that is most important. Most people start killing the zombies. There's a maximum limit of 24 zombies, and 1 zombie right here at the staircase would pretty much just, it's nearly impossible to get past. Which means that if you would kill the zombie and 1 new zombie would come in front of you, he can pretty much block the whole thing up and you will die. After some time you will realize that you cannot kill them anymore with your gaining weapon. So what you can do is turn on the turret, or you can turn on the electric barriers. Run this way, but most things that people do wrong is that they turn on this one right here. And if you do that, they're gonna be spawning in front of you. And if you do not have the Zeus cannon, you're doomed. What can you do? It's pretty much impossible. So what you do is that sometimes you have to turn on the one that we just passed, but in most cases you should just continue running until you're all the way down here and turn this one right here just before the feeder. And that's pretty much the best way. And then you just to continue this and do this over and over again. Remember to gain as much as possible as well, because otherwise it will not really work out that well. You always need the points, and you do not get any kind of points from electric barriers or turrets. So you might think that I take this game way too serious. Oh, Nazi zombies. But there's the thing, just this session took me 4 hours. I don't want to do that again. I don't want to die at some low level just because of a rookie mistake and start everything over. Because I know that just as well as you guys know, this game, or Nazi zombies when it comes to starting over, is maybe the worst thing in the world. So I always, I'm also kind of a strategy guy, and it's always nice to have good strategies. So however, how good this one goes, I do not know. If, people do like it and favorite it. I'm gonna do one because I have for everything 1 player to 4 players, and I'm gonna do them as well. But it's gonna take quite some time. However, I hope you guys enjoyed. I did come to level 46, and here I die, and there I should have used my Zeus cannon. However, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.